most of us were taught one word: sin. We heard it in sermons, we read it in English Bibles, we repeated it until it felt simple. But what if that one English word was hiding several Hebrew realities? What if Scripture was being more precise than we were taught? In Hebrew, the idea we call sin is not always one thing. Sometimes the word underneath is chata, meaning to miss, fail, offend, or depart from the right way. Sometimes it is avon, meaning crookedness, bentness, or distortion. Sometimes it is pesha, rebellion, revolt, a willful breach. Sometimes it is a sham, guilt, liability, accountability. Sometimes it is rasha, wicked conduct. And sometimes the word is ra'ah, evil, harm, calamity, or badness. Now pause and think about that. Missing the path is not the same as rebellion. Crookedness is not the same as guilt. Wicked conduct is not the same as evil. And an offense is not always the same as a willful revolt. So why did English often flatten all of that into one word? This is why our Bible build had to slow down. We cannot just keep the word sin because it sounds familiar. We have to ask, what Hebrew word is actually underneath? When Yahuwah warned Cain, sin is crouching at the door, that was not some vague religious label. That was an offense crouching near him, a desire waiting to master him, a warning before blood was spilled. When Pharaoh said, "I have sinned," it did not mean his heart had truly turned back to Yahuwah. He admitted offense under pressure. Then, as soon as relief came, he hardened his heart again. That is the danger of surface-level religious language. People can say the right word and still not carry the right heart. So no, this study does not make wrongdoing lighter. It makes it clearer. If the Hebrew says offense, we should not hide it. If it says crookedness, we should not smooth it over. If it says rebellion, we should not soften it. If it says guilt, we should not generalize it. And if it says evil, we should let the weight remain. The remnant must learn to read with discernment, because a careless word can blur a covenant truth. And restoring Scripture is not only about restoring the name, it is also about restoring meaning. So the question is not only, what does my Bible say? The deeper question is, what did Yahuwah actually say underneath the translation? That is where the restoration begins. Join us for this compelling Bible study event in our Academy. Message us with your email to receive an invitation to our Academy event. Like, follow, and share for more truth.